Hello, 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 everybody. My name is Sonia Marie. I am the horoscope columnist, the astrologer for goodness gracious, Essence Magazine. I've been that chick for the last 8 years. That's who I am. You want to know more information about me? You can go to my website at WordlifeAstrology.com. That's WordlifeAstrology.com. Listen, there's a bunch of information that's going to be listed on the bottom of this video in the description box. So check a sister out. I'm waiting for a few people to roll on in and say what's happening because I love talking to the folks as they roll in, and I have an announcement that I want to make very quickly. So before I do that, I'll say I'm back just to give you a little update of what the hell is going on with me. In case you want to know, if you're new, you can skip this and be like, I really don't care about that lady. I just want to hear what she has to say. Well, just, fast forward a little bit. I don't mind. I wouldn't know. But I dropped Kamal off at Morgan State University. Go Bears. Yes. I'm a big Morganite fan, so I'm really, really excited for him. But I had to take a moment off of social media. I was kind of voyeuring, looking at other people, but at the same time, I was like, I don't want to post nothing right now. Sonia needs to come back to one, stop talking astrology for a minute and cry, laugh, zone out, be in my own space for a second and think about the direction in which I'm going to go into really soon and very soon. So that's what I've been doing, just to let you know. I'm glad a couple of people rolled on in here. What's up, Nappy Conversation? And thank you for that. Congrats. I appreciate it. He is super duper excited. And so I am too for him. What's up, Yaya? Thank you, baby. D King is here. William Matthews. Walaikum salam. Jay Walker. Bijou. He's great. Kamal is awesome. He's the awesomest. What's up, Ame? How you doing, Neff? Hi, Gail. What's happening? Dope Gal Kate and Kimberly Hudson is here. Hi, April. Nice to see you always. What's up, Zoe? What's going on? I'm so glad that y'all came in and checking the sister out live. I love being on here live, as y'all already know. And sometimes when I do these videos and I have to record it, I'll do it a couple of different times, but it doesn't come off as natural as when we're live and we are engaging in this thing. So thank you for being here. Here's my announcement. There's one spot available in our Wordlife Astrology, 4th annual, by the way, Wordlife Astrology Retreat to Yosemite. This is the first year we're going to retreat to Yosemite, October 20th through the 24th, 2021. Yes, this year. People drop in and come out, drop in and come out, drop in and come out. So we are down to one spot that's available for you. I exhausted my waiting list and I'm offering that up to you. However, the case is this. You have to pay in full and it's $1,800. You have to drop $1,800 right now. There's a couple additional fees that's due in October, based on transportation from the airport if you need it, and our Yosemite excursion on a day that we're going out as a crew and going to check out the national park. But that's not due. That's not a lot of money. That's only due in October, but you have to drop down the $1,800. You want to go? You want to go? You want to go? You want to go? Like for real? There may be more, one or two more available spots as the week or two comes by. I can't guarantee that, but I can guarantee this one spot. So if you email me at wordlifeastrology@gmail, first come, first serve basis, like Run DMC says, first come, first serve basis. Cooling out, girl, take you to the death places, like Yosemite. Like for real, like get on that thing. Wordlifeastrology@gmail.com. Email me now if you want to drop that $1,800 and come with 40 of the most beautiful people that you will ever meet. Trust me. And listen, I used to be that type. I'm going to get to the rundown in a minute, y'all. Y'all know I ain't talked to you in a minute, so I got a lot to say. And if you want to say something to me, please do. I don't mind. Talk to me here in the live chat. Listen, I have to tell you though, I big myself up on only a few things in my life. One of the things is that I can drive. Okay. I am one of the best drivers out there. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm very boastful about it. All my friends know. Give me the keys, I'll drive. Give me the keys, I'll park the car. give me the keys. Like that's me. One of the other things that I can do, well, I do a whole bunch of good things, but one of the other things that I do, I attract some really fucking dope ass people. And sometimes I sit back and go, is that really me? But when you think about it, the people you attract, like, is a serious reflection of who you are. I attract some crazy dope people, like soulful people. Like good people at a heart kind of people. I've attracted some boo-boos, that's for damn sure, but they quickly exit my life. A lot of times when it comes to retreats or good friends or people that mean something to you or enter in a particular part of your life when it's worthy, when it's necessary, they're always good-hearted folks. So I'm just letting you know, I'm not bragging about that shit, but I am. But the fact that we attract some wonderful, wonderful folks. And if Yosemite doesn't blow your mind, if our workshops and our rituals and the food there at Tenaya Lodge, Tenaya Lodge in Yosemite doesn't blow your mind, the good people that you meet will last for forever. And those that have been to my retreats can actually, I can't even think, y'all. Can agree to that, have been to my retreats because they have lifelong lasting friends. I'm just saying, y'all, it's just a beautiful thing. Anyway, that's enough talking about that. So if you want to get that last spot to the retreat, please and very please, right, Yuri? How you doing, mamas? Please and very please email me at wordlifeastrology@gmail.com, like right now, because the first email is going to get it. All right. Let's talk about what's going on this week. We in Virgo season, Yuri. We in Virgo season. Big up to all the Virgos. I don't think I know of anybody else that's a Virgo off the top of my head. Nope. Other than Yuri. So happy solar return, Yuri. All the Virgos in the house. It's a beautiful time. The reason why I'm loving this Virgo season, as I explained to you 2 weeks in a row, well, 3 weeks in a row, is that got my green tea, y'all. I'm talking fast, but sometimes I may forget words because my brain is really not working at its optimum capacity. But this green tea gonna help a sister out. That's for damn sure. The reason why I'm so excited, I'm gonna tell y'all about that. I'm gonna connect to some downloads, and then we're gonna have a little mini reads for like 2 people, maybe 3, depending on how I'm feeling. And if the words can come the fuck up out of my mouth, good God, I'm having a hard time talking today. So listen, the reason why I'm so excited about Virgo season this time around is because now know this, that every year that the sun goes into whatever sign, you know, the rest of the planets are doing some other shit, right? So meaning Sonia's expressions are, squirrel, I really am a good teacher. I swear to God. But sometimes I lack the vocabulary and it'll just fall into curses. You know, some other shit, that thing over there. Give me the thing to pass the thing so we can write the thing down. That's how I teach. And for some reason, people understand what I'm saying. Anyway, going back, off the squirrel. Going back to the fact that the sun is in Virgo, yes, this year. It goes into Virgo every year. But other planets that's surrounding the sun are in different signs, right? Are in different transits, right? Have different aspects to that sun, right? So the bottom line is that every year feels quite different. Oh, Bijou, thank you. Because you understand me, Bijou. She says I'm a good teacher. Because you understand my lingo. My lingo on the lingo bingo, right? So this year, the reason why I'm so excited about it is because currently we have these 5 planets that are retrograde. That's Jupiter, Pluto, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, right? Doing a number. Can I get a yes, y'all? Here's the reason why I need to see what's going on with y'all. I wish I can talk to you, like really, really talk to you. And talk among yourselves. Like tell us what has been happening for you in your life. Now, in regards to revealing, retrograde is about revealing, reassessing, reorganizing, redirect, everything, right? It flips it up, belly up, like the tortoise on his back to allow you to see some things that you need to correct, augment in order to move forward. Now, the real reason that I like all of this energy that's going belly up, Saturn and its fears, Jupiter and its blessings, Pluto and its power and transformation, Uranus and its surprises, and Neptune and its reveal of delusions that you've been holding on. It's because when Virgo comes into place, shining its light while everything is being revealed, Virgo has a very, very specific way of looking at these things and being detached from them. Excuse me, I have a burp caught in my throat, wants to come out, but it ain't coming. So here's the deal. So the bottom line is, when Virgo shines its analytical light, when Virgo shines its discriminative light, when Virgo shines its critical light on all these things that are going belly up, we don't have time to be butthurt. We don't have time to be emotional about the thing. Not saying that you haven't been, and not saying that you shouldn't. You know, I'm not like judging anyone, but the bottom line is, we do these things, these fucking broadcasts, and give information so we can set ourselves up energetically, right? Virgo says you don't have to be butthurt. Virgo's kind of half squirrel. Virgo is a very powerful energy, and that, yes, it has all of those things of discriminating and all that shit. But Virgo does this too. Virgo does its best to rationalize and bring reason to everything that's coming up, so it can void the emotion, so it can void the trauma. It's a really, really, really thin line to bring in reason to a situation and bring in denial to a situation. Did y'all hear me? That's what Virgo inhabits simultaneously. It's reason, it's logic, it's understanding of a thing. It's overturning a situation so you can look at that thing and be like, wow, scratch your beard, scratch your head. I never looked at it like that. So if you utilize it like this, assess it like this, analyze, put this and 2 and 5 together and get 7, boom. Wow, that's a beautiful thing. That's the dope part about Virgo. However, sometimes that thin line of Virgo energy says, I can't make sense of this thing right here with this Saturn thing going belly up. I don't know what the fuck these fears are and these lessons that keep coming back. So you know what Virgo energy does? Goes blank. It goes straight into denial. It puts its blinders on because it can't find the reason. I need y'all to understand the importance of this time is to lean in the Virgo and trying to understand the rationale, trying to understand the logic, trying to understand the reason behind why we do the things that we do. Specifically, why we keep doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over again. That is a message. That's for sure. That's what these retrograde planets are showing you. Your repetitiveness, your ass dumb repetitiveness. That sounds judgmental. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to, but I'm including myself in this shit. Sometimes we just look at a thing and we go, oh, it's going to be different this time. Because I grew up. Because actually, he's not black, he's white. It's going to be different. Actually, it's not $1 million, it's $10 million. It's going to be different. Yes, some level is going to be different, you know, with those examples given. But you're the person that needs to change in the whole equation. Not the amount of money, not the people that's involved, not whether they're white or they're black, not if you live in New York or LA. It's you needing to change. So these retrograde planets are showing that. And sometimes Virgo energy will bypass the reason, get to the butt hurtness, and then go into denial. Because why? It doesn't look perfect. Because it's incredibly imperfect and it looks like you made a fucking mistake. We make mistakes all the time, all day, every day. Can y'all give me a thumbs up? Not in the comments, but in the YouTube, if you understand what I'm saying. And can you like this video? Can you really go there with me? I mean, if I'm speaking generally and this is not hitting you, it's okay. I'm not begging you. But the bottom line is that we need to pump each other up. And I want to know what you're saying, what you're doing, and how you're feeling. So if I can't see you, I can't hear you, those are indications that I'm doing my job. All right? Give me a like, wise. The fuck is wrong with Sony? I swear there ain't no goddamn whiskey in this shit. Thank you. I appreciate y'all because I really wish I could see your face and I could laugh and be there right with you. Okay. You got to understand, though, that this Virgo energy is necessary. I'm going to give you a real reason why. Okay, bust this shit. Let me show you what's really going on in one aspect. Right. Because today, the moon is in Pisces, right? It's opposition Mars. Okay. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? It's connected? Okay, cool. All right, Mystery Soccer, I'm glad. Thank you, Angie P. You with me? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, listen to this, though. This is an indication, an example of what it is that I'm speaking of. The moon is in Pisces right now. That's why I probably feel drunk, God damn it. And my words are coming out all slow and my brain is going fast. But the moon is in Pisces, allowing us to emote, allowing us to express, allowing us to connect with spirit, right? But Mars is in Virgo. There's an opposition there. Virgo is opposite Pisces. So it's a push and pull. It's that seesaw that we was talking about a couple of weeks back or last week, or whatever the case may be. When you're trying to get some balance, oppositions can be good. But here's the deal. In the light of expression, the moon has to do with expression and feeling. In the light of expression, we equally have to put the same amount of pounds on the other side of the seesaw. If you don't remember that analogy, don't worry, go back to a video or two and you'll get it. But just looking at the seesaw and how seesaws work and how oppositions work. If you're expressing yourself in a Piscean way and you need to get your shit out, emotionally speaking, because we just spoke of emotions and not lingering in them things. That's how you stay away from denial. That's how you stay away from trying to overanalyze a situation. That's how you stay away from the blinders. When you allow yourself to express, moon in Pisces, when you allow yourself to see spirit for what it is, to see your ancestors for what it is, when you allow yourself to check out when you need to check out, when you allow yourself to tap into the music, into the art, when you allow yourself to tap into imagination, you have to balance it out with what? Action in a Virgo kind of way. So Virgo Mars says, okay, I got the imagination. I understand where you want to go. I understand your expression and your tears and what it is that you've been doing and trying to do passive aggressively, possibly maybe because it's Pisces. But Mars in Virgo says, let me do my job. Let me move through the city. Let me move through the house. Let me move through the workplace with a surety, with finding reasons and understanding behind what it is we feel, behind what it is another person feels. That's how you keep the balance. When you're looking for the understanding behind the expression, when you execute the understanding, Mars, movement, directions, aggression, sex too. When you execute the direction behind the expression, then you bring balance to that. Does that make sense to y'all? If you're not giving reverence to your expression and then you say, I'm a half-ass move through the thing, then you're just sniveling and crying all over the place. If you're not expressing and you're just moving like that Virgo through the world, then you're oftentimes, not all the time, but oftentimes remaining critical of yourself and other people. You're oftentimes falling into denial. You're oftentimes missing the mark. Let me say this side note. Spirit just told me to add this. I've been thinking about critical people lately. I've been thinking about motherfuckers like critics, like let's just say Siskel and Ebert out this motherfucker. You too young for them, don't worry about it. But they were movie critics, right? People who literally make money off of being critical. People who really sit back and, whether you make money or not, but you really sit back and find a way to pick apart every single thing that everybody is doing. You know what I noticed about those people? Those are the same motherfuckers that won't take chances. Those are the same motherfuckers that won't express themselves. Those are the same motherfuckers who are far removed from their emotions, that they're so busy picking apart what everybody else is doing. Now listen, critical analysis, understanding things from a detailed perspective is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people in situations that just want to be critical to pick apart a thing because they're hiding behind their own shit. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to y'all? I need to know that. Because the bottom line is that with this moon, just staying with that aspect, that's one aspect to Virgo energy this whole week. Mars in Virgo is doing his best to try to keep us like, yo, be on target with how you are analyzing and looking at things so we can make the best of it, so we can grab the details, so we can go belly up with all of these retrograde planets and don't miss a motherfucking mark and pull back from the emotions of it and go, yeah, I should have done it differently. If I add 1 and 2, then I can do it another way and it'll come out better, as opposed to being overly critical about a thing and pointing fingers at everybody else and blaming and shaming motherfuckers because they did it in a way in which you wouldn't do. Did you do it? That's the point. Did you do it? You can't sit back and criticize and blame other people for doing X, Y, and Z when you didn't even get up off the fucking couch. That's my point. Virgo energy is beautiful. I'm trying to show y'all both sides. I'm trying to show y'all how to utilize this thing, and I'm trying to show you what to stay away from. Because Virgo just wants to help. Virgo energy just wants to find its best to, like a maintenance man. Don't ask me how and why a motherfucking maintenance man just popped in my brain. But here's the deal. Like a maintenance man. A maintenance man just, even though his job is just to clean up after every motherfucker in the building, a maintenance man is just doing his best to make sure he's servicing the people of the building, whether it's an employment building or a residential spot, right? I'm servicing them. But it's like one fire after one fire after one fire. Oh, the incinerator's blowing up. Oh, my cat got caught in a goddamn tree around the corner and I need the maintenance man. I don't know why you would, but here's the goddamn example. You know what I mean? Different things are happening. That Virgo energy is moving and grooving in our lives in Mars to put out these fires and to understand a situation so we can find a solution, so we can move forward, not to pin you on the wall for doing some shit that you're supposed to do last week, or you were supposed to do 2 years ago, or you were supposed to lose your weight 5 months ago, or you were supposed to. No, it's not about being critical. It's not about pointing fingers at anybody else. Oh, my mother was supposed to do that. The reason why I didn't do X, Y, and Z is because this one didn't do that. Hey, pipe down. Relax. The point is if that we see something that needs to be done, just do it. Because everything is belly up. Everything is revealing itself. The best, I mean, honestly, I could say some good stuff about every retrograde planet, but the one that I think is serving us the most, and I've been high on this planet for a minute, example, high, Neptune. It deals with drugs and being high and shit like that. But the bottom line, Neptune. When Neptune went retrograde, as it is right now, it's literally taking the veil off of our eyes. We can't hide from ourselves anymore. Those that are used to doing that and that really, really love to take that pill, truthfully, you know who you are. The one that I'm just not going to pay attention. Let's just dismiss it. They wasn't talking about me. Oh, they're nice people. Even when people like to be nice. Oh, these are nice people. Like you sugarcoat, or it seems fucking fake. And really, you sugarcoat a person or a situation and put the best light on them because you don't want to see their negative, because you don't want to see their real, because now you got to deal with them. Now you got to deal with yourself dealing with them. Now you got to pull out a different part of you to deal with them. Are y'all understanding where I'm coming from, squirrel? When I get on here and talk about astrology, I'm not talking about the funny, nice little, oh, you're going to get your boyfriend kind of career kind of thing for those that are new. I'm talking about how we can better ourselves with the energy that's being given. I'm talking about the loopholes. I'm talking about the brilliance. I'm talking about the light and the magic of it all, and the pain and the trauma of it all. Because if we're not better, we can't assist in making the world better. Bottom line, point blank. It is about community, but it's about you too, boo-boo. And you got to see you for what you bring or what you're not bringing. Does this make sense to anybody? Neptune taking that veil off of us is allowing us to see it. Now, here comes Virgo. Does Virgo energy want to see that shit? Think about it. Do you really want to see it? It's almost like when you pray for something and that shit comes to the front door and it's like, ding dong, here I am. You're like, oh shit, I didn't think you was coming as quick. I got to put some lipstick on. I got to brush my teeth. I got to curl my hair. I got to put a bra on. Like, do you really? When the veil is off, bitch. Everybody can see it. So what you trying to tidy up for? Does this make sense? Or am I like really rambling? Because I really kind of feel like I'm rambling because I have a lot to say. There's so much to say in regards to this week. The note that I put up here, and I'm trying to honestly summarize it. The note that I put up here was like, the joyful perspective changes the game this week. Your joyful perspective is what's going to change the game this week. Perspective, glasses. Put a different pair of glasses on it to see where your faults really lie. Make friends with your faults. Oh, shit, I did that again. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Goddamn, Sonia, get it right. As opposed to beating yourself with a goddamn whip each and every time you make a mistake or things don't go the way that you thought they were going to go. Virgo energy is going to bring some light to that. And how you work that out, how you show up for yourself, with sensitivity, with compassion, with understanding for yourself is how you're going to move through this time. But you have to be able to put different glasses on and not kill yourself while you're doing it. It's not about killing and punishing anybody. People do what they do because that's what they know how to do. At the end of the day, I was told, Squirrel, by this wonderful woman. God damn it. I hate when I do that. Don't y'all hate when you like want to make a great point and then all of a sudden you forget the main character, the main goddamn person. Oh, Sonia, why you do that? Because I want to big her up. Oh, don't worry about it. Anyway, the point of the matter is that she told me one day, she's a relationship counselor. Sonia, that's terrible. Sonia, you know what you need to do? And I took it as such, like, because I trust her. It's a longer story. But the bottom line is she was like, allow people to be who they are. I was talking to Lucy about this. Allowing people to be who they are. Allowing yourself to be who you are. It's really tricky when you're in Virgo season to do that. But it's almost like we need to do that even more so we can get to the brilliance of Virgo season. Oh, what the fuck? You just lost me, Sonia. If you allow yourself to be yourself, if you allow people to be who they are, you won't get caught up on their details. You won't get caught up on being critical of them. You won't get caught up on trying to fix them, on trying to service them. You won't get caught up on trying to control and or cover up your own mistakes so you don't look stupid. You won't get caught up in that. When you allow it, you go further because you just go through the muck. You're like, okay, whatever. I'm not saying be irresponsible. I'm not saying don't be accountable. I'm saying understand a thing and do something different next time, but don't beat yourself up. I'm serious about this. And I know I'm saying the same things over and over again, but it's a big game changer this week that's going to lead us into 2022. Y'all don't even know. I probably don't even know, but I get hits. Spirit keeps saying 2022 is the time. 2022 is the time. I thought 2021 was the time until I realized all these goddamn retrograde plans and these goddamn eclipses that have been killing us and knocking us out, but it's been redirecting us. Understand that. Yo, does this make sense to you? As a Virgo, are we always in a Virgo season? I'm trying not to laugh. No. No, when we say trust in your process, when we say Virgo season, we mean as astrologers and those that know astrology like that, it means the sun is in Virgo. You know, the sun and every other planet and the moon spins 29 degrees in a particular sign. Why? Because that sun, that moon, or those planets are hitting the constellation of that particular sign. So the sun is in alignment with Virgo constellation right now. So we're not always in Virgo season. But if you are Virgo, I mean, you can perpetually be in denial. Did she just bring back the point? Oh, shit. I wish this was goddamn really live in your face because I would clown you right now. Can I be in denial and always be in Virgo season, Sonia? You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. All I'm saying is, no, that's not the answer to the quiz question. No. Only if you want yourself to be. Anyway, why don't y'all put up some sun and moon and rise signs? We already at 28 minutes, and I think I rambled on enough. Prayerfully, you got a little bit of them nuggets in what came through. I really, really, really hope you do, because that's the reason why I come on here, just to share whatever bees you. Virgo season is awesome. I try to stay in it. I know you do, Virgo. Goddamn impoo. Okay, so if anybody wants to give me their Virgo, good God. I'm having a Virgo takeover. Y'all melting my mind. Zoe, Leo sun, Leo moon, and Scorpio rising. Ain't that about a conundrum in the most beautiful, beautiful way? Now, first of all, Zoe, I hope you are a performer or an artist of some type. Because Leo energy, as y'all already know, Leo energy is the performer. Like Leo energy is, I like to say that Leo loves to show up, right? It's very devoted in that way. So whatever it's devoted to, it performs it. I hope that makes sense. It's not to say that it's phony, but it's to say that it does its best to say, oh, this is what we're going to do. Let's put it out in the best way possible, in the most gregarious way possible, in the most lighthearted, fun way possible. Leo energy, your sun and your moon. Oh my God, you're a straight kid. A straight kid. Is your rise? Let me go back. Yeah, you're a straight kid, at heart. However, in addition to, you have the Scorpio rising that acts as a gate. Now, Scorpio and Leo are squared. In astrology, that's 90 degrees away from each other, and it portends a challenge, some type of hardship, in order for you to grow. It's like iron sharpening iron, so to speak, right? So that Scorpio rise keeps you incredibly observant. That Scorpio rise, especially on the rise, keeps you sometimes vindictive and butthurt. I'm just going to call a thing a thing. Scorpio rising people get butthurt all the time. And what I mean by that, in layman's terms, you're very, very hyper sensitive, more than Cancer or Pisces rising. Why? Because Scorpio rising is always looking through the thing in order to get to the thing. It's like, ain't nothing there, motherfucker. Like, yes, it is. I know it's there. And you're like so observant, you're moving past the words, past the lines, past the double negative of the vision of the photo. You're moving past the 3D aspect of it with a Scorpio rise to see the truth of it, what it really, really is. You know why? Because Scorpio energy does not trust. It does not trust at all. And then here comes this wonderful Leo energy that literally wants to shine its light, shine its rays through this Scorpio energy so that Scorpio energy doesn't knock down its opportunities. Let's get it right. Now, Scorpio is brilliant in its own way because of the observation, and because once you do decide to become that performer or tap into an art or tap into something that's going to make you shine, that Scorpio energy can make you determined as fuck, and you're guaranteed to be the next Oprah. Whatever the fuck you want to be, young lady, you can absolutely be it. With that Leo will and that Scorpio determination, hell freaking yeah. As long as you don't allow that Scorpio energy to shut you down long enough where the Leo can't burn through. The Leo gots to burn through. It has to. What oftentimes what people do, and the people in the hut know this because I talked about this once or twice, what people do is live in their rising. That shit is exhausting. It's exhausting to live in your rise, man. It's just exhausting. It's like your rising is like the goddamn cop. It's like the shade on the window. If you always have the shade down, you can't see what the hell is going on. If you always have the shade down, you're living in an existence that's always in defense, protective mode. I'm just offering this up as a general note, and to you, sweetie pie, with the double Leo and the Scorpio rise, is that you have to let some stuff get through that Scorpio energy because the Leo will bust through. And once the Leo busts through, even without the permission of Scorpio, it can be hard up. You want to see a lion roar when you've been holding them back in a cage? I'm just saying. Anyway, we're going to keep it going. Anybody else want me to read them real quick with I see somebody in here with a sun in Pisces, a moon in Virgo, and that Sagittarius rise. First of all, I'm in love with Sagittarius rising people. Why? Because that rise feels so free. The Sag on the rise, if anybody has a Sag rise, please give me some whys or knows people with Sagittarius rising. That Sagittarius rising gives you hope. That Sagittarius rising for this person was Sag rise, moon in Virgo and Pisces sun. That's Sag. That's very, very interesting, first of all, because they're all squaring one another and except the Pisces and the Virgo information. That's an opposition, which absolutely helps to work things out logically versus intuitively, what we've been talking about this entire broadcast, right? And how Virgo is shining through. And it's necessary to have logic. It's necessary to have logic. But the thing about that Sagittarius rise, though, it adds hope. It adds freedom. It invites hope. It invites freedom. It invites positivity. It invites solutions. Sagittarius rise invites information, adventure, the teacher, the student. Sagittarius rise, and I have had conversations with many people about this, makes a person sort of shy. And people don't realize that that Sag rise or Sag energy, for one, is shy to a certain extent. It's not to say that it's not bold and it's not going to get what it needs to get. And that honest, truthful shit ain't going to come out and get you when it needs to come out and get you, because it will. And it does. But the bottom line is it holds back for a certain amount of time, so it doesn't have to bite, and it shows up as being shy. Well, you know, I'm not going to say too much. You guys can do whatever you want to do. Everything is good. Everything is easy. You don't want my opinion, because if I say something, this is their inside thought. Sagittarius rise and Sagittarius people, if I say something, then possibly, maybe I may hurt you with my words. So I'm going to sit back and I'm going to smile and I'm going to act like everything is good, even though it's not, and y'all motherfuckers are idiots. That's how that Sag rise comes up. That Pisces in you, though, being square to that rise, that's a little challenging, right? Because the Pisces definitely wants to lay back and allow the Sag to take it where it wants to. Squirrel, your sun will absolutely sit back if you have a stronger rise. That's what I meant by people living in their rise and not living out their sun. If you allow your rise to take hold of where you're going, then oftentimes you're going to run into a brick wall. Why? Because that rise is only about defending and protecting, whereas the sun is who the fuck you are. So Pisces sun, Sag rise, Virgo moon person talking to you. You have to allow that Pisces to come through and be the brilliant genius that you are, and allow that Sag to bring you into the door, to allow you to show up and meet the people that you need to meet, allow you to show up and get the money that you need to fund your next big project. Don't allow it to happen for you because the Sag is going to make it happen because it's lucky like that. The sun, your sun in Pisces, has to give it a blueprint, has to give it the genius blueprint that you have and who you are. The trick about Pisces energy, they do not believe how dope they are. Maybe that Sag does in this situation. Maybe that Virgo can like modestly say, well, yeah, you know, I sat back and I thought about it and I broke it down, and versus what happened 2 years ago versus what happened now. Yeah, I've come up and I'm actually intelligent. Yeah, you may think that because that Sag and that Virgo can do that, but that Pisces doesn't believe because it's humble like that. It's come on the planet as that last sign to say, you know what? I don't need no accolades. I'm just going to be brilliant and do what I need to do. Well, yeah, but every now and again, you got to pump your own, pat yourself on your own back, stroke your own. You know what I mean? You got to tell yourself how dope you are so you can continue to do what? Some more dope shit. That's all I'm saying. All right, enough about you. So let me see. Bijou said, maybe I should slide out of my rising and embrace the God complex. That God complex. The white man got a God complex. Bijou, what you talking about? Your rising is, I forget. Anyway, you can explain, Lucy. You can explain. Okay, one more person. Y'all ready for one more? Or should I get off? Should I get off of this thing? Hi, Chanel Morris. Nice to see you in here. Okay. Oh, Zoe, this resonates so much, but hurt and all. I'm learning to bust it out. Okay, baby. I have faith in you, Zoe. I do my best not to like really. Sonia's an interesting person. I can come really, really hard, but I swear to God, 99.9% of the time, it's all love. And that one little 10th of a percentage is just me talking shit. But it's all love. Like, it's really all love. So hopefully I don't like get in your ass too much for anybody on here. Anybody. Past, present, or future. Okay, I want to go one more. Charles. Who? That's not Charles, Sonia. Put your damn glasses on. Cherise, Cancer Sun, Leo Moon, and Rising. Oh, the poor Cancer in you. I'm a Cancer too. What up, sister? I only say that just off the cuff because Libra and Cancer energy is a square too. Squares are tough, y'all. I want you to know this, but don't run away from any squares in your chart. If you discover Squirrel, I was reading this girl's chart once. I'm gonna come back to you, sweetie pie face, Sharice. I was reading this girl's chart once. She was like, oh my God, all that red, all of those squares. I said, how's life for you? Life is hard. I said, but you're getting better, aren't you? I mean, I said, we all are. I said, but squares give you an opportunity to know and to show up for yourself how to get better. Because it rubs you. Your rise is rubbing you the wrong way, that your moon is rubbing you and is rubbing your sun. If there's squares, one part of you is going to say, bitch, what you doing? Oh, I know. I got to go up and do this, huh? Yup. Another part of you is going, you did that last week. Show up. Step up. It's the rubbing that makes you better. It's the challenges that make you better. So that was a nice little preamble for you, Sharice, and whoever else I've read that has squares, the other brother with the Pisces sun and Sag rise and Virgo moon. All these squares are necessary because you chose this lifetime, this time with these squares to be better. We choose our charts, y'all. I'm going to get to you in a minute, Sharice. You know, I'm very talkative today for some reason because I haven't been on here. So thank y'all for being patient and hanging in there. I'll be off in a second. So, Sharice, I said this about you and whoever else is because the thing about squares, we have to learn to love and embrace the shit that makes it hard. So the rest of our lives, truthfully and honestly, can be in a perspective of it not being so hard. I know that sounds very elementary, like kindergarten, but on the real, that's what it's about. If you get, it's like fucking working out. When you work out for the first week, your muscles are burning, but you know it's a good burn. That's how squares are. That shit is burning you. God damn, but you know it's a good burn because it's making you better and appreciate different parts of your personality. We choose these things as we slip through our mother's womb. We know the different types of our personality and what we need for this particular lifetime. Please trust that. Please trust and know that we are highly intelligent like that we choose this makeup. Maybe in last year or last life, I should say, and a couple of lives, we had it easy. Maybe we sat back fat and happy and was, an emperor somewhere or whatever. In this life, I got to learn some things. I got to get in the trenches. I want to have squares. That's my long way of saying appreciate who you are and allow your personality to serve you. So, Sharice, Cancer sun, your Libra moon and your Libra rise will not allow you to cry. And I need for you to do yourself a favor. Cancer to Cancer. Plan that shit. Do yourself a favor by saying tonight, I'm setting up a scenario just to be funny. Get a bottle of wine, do what you need to do, get an edible, turn on some I was talking to my friend yesterday about this. Turn on some sad ass songs and movies or whatever and cry. Cancer energy needs to cry. Cancer energy needs to let go. And sometimes we shit on that. We think it's too sensitive. We think it's out of pocket. We think it's wearing our feelings on our sleeves. When Cancers know I'm crying so I can survive. Cancers know when you start yelling at me and I'm crying, I'm doing my best to not murder you. Tears keep me from not murdering you. Or from murdering you. How about that? Tears keep me from staying sane. It's the same with you. But here's the deal. That Libra energy will snap you into the rationale thing. Like, should I actually cry? Is it best to do that right now? No, get it together. Look at all your options. Weigh out all your situations, your pros and your cons. Should we really do this right now? And then you end up in indecision because Libra is very indecisive. The Libra on you, though, it holds you back, gets you in your head about your own emotions. First and foremost, please understand this. Your head and your emotions are in two different places. How we think things through and how we feel things through is in two different places. They do not exist together. Sharice, so I need to tell you that. When it's time for you to snap on that high intellect that you have, baby doll, that Libra energy makes you entirely, completely intelligent. Like beyond. Libra energy, they're the leaders of the intellect. You can figure out a problem quicker than anybody, and you lead people through the muck with your brain, with your intelligence, with your charm, with your diplomacy. You understand? But that Cancer in you, you have to let her deal with how she deals with shit. If she needs to cry, if she needs to eat, if she needs to just relax, if she needs to retreat. Understand this again, please buy my book. The Signs, an Astrological Memoir. It's on Book Baby. It's on Amazon. And I remember putting it in the book about Cancer energy. And the fact that a lot of people can look at us as somewhat bitchy or despondent or pulled back certain times. And we are a little pulled back at times because we need to retreat within our shell to reboot, to get our center. Just like I started this video with, get back to one, get back to who we are. Because if Cancer energy is not completely, not even fulfilled, but like balanced in that emotional center, people are catching bad ones and it don't look right. It looks really stupid and looks non-deserving to other people. And it just makes us off of our loving cuff. It takes us off of our loving cuff. And Cancer energy is very loving. So give yourself opportunities to sit back, to retreat, to not answer the phone, to tell people, no, not tonight, maybe tomorrow. So you can get back to one because you want to show up fully in a nourishing and nurturing way, just like Cancers are. I hope that's enough information. Oh, the name of the book again is The Signs, an Astrological Memoir. The Signs, an Astrological Memoir by moi, Sonia Marie. It's very inexpensive. It's $20 for a soft cover, or you can get a whatchamacallit, ebook and upload it to your tablet or whatever it is that you have. You're so welcome. Please go on and get that thing. Christmas is coming around. You can stock up on it and give a few copies to people that you love. You know what I mean? Yes, Christmas will be here like tomorrow. Understand that. Oh, thank you, sweetie pie. I appreciate that. She's buying it right now. I love technology. Hey, y'all have a beautiful day. I've been on this thing way too long. It's 45 minutes and 46 minutes and 5 seconds. Gotta go. Y'all be good, okay? Be good to yourself and the people that are around you. Put some different glasses on this week and see things from a better perspective, a different perspective. So you can use logic to push through a thing and not become overly emotional about something that don't have shit to do with you. Understand that. Be good, okay? Bye. See ya.